guys, today's lock top is a doozy. You know, the more you talk to your hair, the more you can control your journey. And yes, that is very true. You control your locks by regular maintenance, but in this episode, we're gonna uncover why your speech matters. My name is Angelique Crystal. If you don't know me, I'm a master loctician, and I'm the owner of Locd and Pretty company. Welcome to the Locd and Pretty podcast.
Let's get started.
If you were here last week, I decided this week would be about styling, lock styling, but I was just thinking I'm going to be doing my Locd and Pretty Academy soon, and I'm going to be reviewing the classes, so I'm going to push that video further after February 2nd so that you guys can at least see that. So this week's episode next week's episode coming up would be about how I started my career as a loctician, but let's get in today's episode. As a master loctician, I definitely come across a ton of people who want to start their lock journey. Funny thing is that they do their research already, they stumble across my page, they stalk my page for about a year, up to a year actually, and then they start their lock journey, right? As a master loctician, I'm here to guide you not only by your maintenance, scheduling, or accountability. You know, I want to make sure you're on point with everything, but I'm also here to make sure you maintain a healthy journey inside and out. What does that mean? I'll give you an example. Some of these clients, it is a small majority of them. These are the ones who they're hyped about it, and they want to start it ASAP. And yes, they've done their research and everything that a normal client would do, but these ones have a teeny bit of anxiety on just the basics. Don't get too much of these, but these are the ones that need extra help on their journey. And I am a really good support system, and this is why I'm in the business. So I wanted to give you a couple of verses as well. Philippians 2:4 says, "Don't look out only for your own interests, but take interest in others too." I have a ton of empathy and patience with a ton of people, and I think that's why I'm able to fix majority of their lock problems. These people do have the most trouble with their hair because not only are they always in their hair, but they're always talking very negatively about their hair. Proverbs 18:21 says, "The tongue can bring death or life. Those who love to talk will reap the consequences." So basically, if you think you're getting bald, you're gonna be bald. The more you're in your hair, the more you're gonna attract all of that negativity and that baldness, technically. The more you're looking at your locks and you're just like, oh, this one is off, and then you see it again, you're like, oh, it's still off, it's still doing, the more it's gonna happen. So definitely that talk is another real. Dilemma that these type of clients have is that they always compare their locks to everyone else's. And this is like, imagine constantly scrolling 1, 2, 3, 4. You saw 5 different types of locks and different aesthetics, and you're just like, I want my hair like that. No, I want it like that. I want it like that. You're confusing yourself definitely by just being intrigued and wanting someone else's hair when this is your hair and this is what you got to live with. Not usually, but Ecclesiastes 4:4 says, "Then I observed that the most people are motivated to success by their envy of their neighbors. By this too is meaningless, like chasing the wind." So pretty much they're wasting their time overthinking on how their hair could be if it's someone else's hair. I don't know. Can you get that? Ecclesiastes 6:9 also states, "Enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Just dreaming about nice things is meaningless, like chasing the wind." And it's like more on, it's like piggybacking off the first verse. Like, you don't have it, so why want it? You can't have it, okay? The more they think about it and what's shown, or even if they're on like all the lock pages and everything, they're looking at debates, they're looking at who is doing what, who. And remember, I talked about porosity, density, I talked about lifestyle and a couple of videos back. these are the differences between everyone's hair. Everyone's hair might look similar, but they are not at all. Plus, we're looking through a screen. Like, what was that? Why do you think it'll be the same thing? Y'all saw that, right? The more they're thinking, the more negatively and neglectfully thinking they have towards their own locks, because they want someone else's. Random side note, that's why I started the Locd and Pretty Academy, so that all of us new locticians can be on one accord, so that people aren't combing out their locks or having a bad experience with them, you know? One of the ways you could do as a Locd and Pretty loctician is help coach your client and make sure they have positive thinking and speech. This is like a plant. They need to water it and also talk to it, and it's gonna grow, okay? Basics. They need to love their locks. So 1 Corinthians 13 says, 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of this is love. Why don't you love your locks? Your locks signify this love for yourself as well. And if you're not loving what you created out of your own scalp, you're not gonna love the journey. You're not gonna love yourself. You're talking more like, I don't know, because I don't even think I was there. So I almost can't relate, because I'm always putting so much positivity into people. I'm like, how do I say this? Like, I love my locks. I have changed them only specifically because I am a loctician, and I did what I was saying not to do, but I have the skill. I could do that. So that's different, because people are gonna be like, you said not to do that. But I was like, I love all of the sets. I love all the sets, okay? I had no hate or animosity to any of them. Right now, I want this longer again. So, wait, okay, sorry. Gotta be back. So yes, what I'm really saying is that you can actually ask for all these verses and everything. You can literally ask God for help. You can maintain patience with your lock journey by asking God for patience as well. Psalms 37:4 says, "Take delight in the Lord, and He will give your heart's desires." Don't you want your hair to be nice and healthy and luscious and long? Don't you want to maintain a consistent routine so that you can get there? So stop being negative about them and about yourself, okay? I'm gonna keep on saying that so that you can get it through your head, okay? Things to do is consult with God and then consult with your loctician, okay? Those who do not fear bad news, they confidently trust in the Lord to care for them, okay? That's Psalms 37:4. So please have faith in your locks. Water it not just by hydration, but by positive speech, okay? Here's the end of the video. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, because I am working on my consistency this year especially. So I gotta bring you more lock talk, okay? I gotta show you guys more things. And TikTok is down, and honestly, I'm not going back to it. It's an addiction on my part, so I can't really blame them. I can only blame myself. I'm not going back there. I have been so much better. It's only been like a few days. I'm fine. But sorry, side note. Don't forget, you have access to my website for bookings, classes, products, and more, okay? Don't forget about the Locd and Pretty Planner, because we said that in 2025, we was gonna remain consistent this year. And don't forget, if you are starting your lock journey, or even if you're maintaining it, I have the So You Wanna Be Locd and Pretty, and that's a maintenance manual. So nice, lovely ebook that you can access from anywhere on your phone or any other device. Don't forget, because you are watching these videos, you have a 20% off discount. It's just YouTube 20. Or no, I think it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube. And y'all can use it at checkout when y'all purchase any of the products or anything that I have made. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that, end of the video stuff that we have to talk about. But it honestly helps me with remaining consistent, because y'all know I've been on this. It's been about 4 or 5 videos now since December, maybe, actually. But probably no more than that, honestly. Don't worry about it. But yes, I will see you in the next video. Definitely, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please leave it in the chat. I love reading them, okay? So don't forget, I am here as your virtual loctician. Definitely shoot me a text, okay? Have a good day.